Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and Pheonix Point. Last time we managed to finish the tutorial and we are right now heading back to our base. We are researching Haven recruitment protocols and we need to start exploring new sites. We should also have food production, we have grenade production, have research being done. I'm wondering if we should go with I kind of want to have, so the autopsies gives us new weapons, at least these two. The Arthron gives us a grenade launcher, the Triton gives us a shotgun. Both are good. The shotgun is really useful. I'm thinking if we should bring that and even prioritize it. Don't really need to go back to base, let's just go and explore this. At the Synedrion haven of Catalonia the situation is tense. Someone figured out that our open and democratic society would be easy to infiltrate and steal from. One of the haven citizens tells our operatives. They pretend to join us and then they made off with some critical research, which I assume they are going to sell. We could assist the Synedrion with this problem. I said they made off, but the truth is that they didn't get very far, so they are still in the haven. So we will have to stop these group of thieves. Now, last time I did this mission, it was quite difficult. So we'll see how this goes. Our soldiers are level 1 as well, so they are not the strongest. So we can't really carry a lot of equipment. I'm going to bring one medkit on every guy. Like that. Actually, let's build a couple more. No reason not to. It's important to get a good start in this game, so and fighting aliens is easier, in my opinion, than fighting human opponents, because you're supposed to be able to win this game by using only like 8 soldiers. So the soldiers are really strong versus aliens, but in these missions I don't think we will be facing up against level 1 soldiers, so we will have 4 soldiers against more and maybe better soldiers. And I know that these Synedrion guys are really stealthy, so I'm looking for an approach where we don't have too much open ground, because then they will be able to take pot shots against us from everywhere without us seeing them. So I think we need to go for an in-house approach. I'm thinking about trying to use this building. The glass windows, you can't really see through them. They're a bit wonky, but they're really easy to shoot through. So if you could get into this office here, or pantry, or whatever it is, I think we're in a good position. I want to get in here at least, so we are out of line of sight. Okay, we didn't run into anything. Right, good. That might be a wrong decision because that will open this door, I think. Because I want to, kind of like in XCOM, we want to. The best defense is to stay out of the line of sight.
What's our plan? Making haste.
And our strongest weapon in this situation is the heavy gun, the heli cannon, and our sniper, because usually enemy soldiers have like 20 armor or even more, so our assault rifles won't do a whole lot of damage. I did hear something back here.
On my way.
Heading out.
I'm thinking we'll cover this door here with overwatches.
Ready for action.
They might have grenades. I hope not.
Providing overwatch.
You will have to cover our asses here. I guess.
Providing overwatch.
My turn.
Okay. Yeah. Sniper. Sniper with a pistol.
My turn.
As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and I think we even heard one more in here. And the armor is 20, 18. So our trusty rifle won't do a whole lot. We have a laser pistol with 50 damage. I mean, yes, we'll do it like this. We have to live like this. The fact that you close the door. Okay. We will get flanked from over here soon, I think. So we'll take one more turn. Landing here.
Let's go.
Oops. Let's have our heavy
Got you covered. Here we go.
covering over here. Another pistol. No, that was a sniper rifle? No.
On
That's
the
a good
mark.
hit. It's the shotgun?
Ready to rumble.
Oh, it has to be pistols they're running around with. Yeah, it's just a pistol. Yeah, it looked like a shotgun. Maybe not. Not sure why you stopped opening the door, but No one has covering fire.
That's a kill.
We're a bit exposed. Starting to get pretty low
Comms
on,
online.
will points though.
Standing by.
My sniper is super exposed here.
Standing by.
Right. Can we get a guaranteed kill here? Not quite.
Enemy down. Providing overwatch.
I'm going to try to cover our backs here.
I'm on Overwatch.
Because our sniper is exposed. Look at that. Not sure where he came from.
Take this.
Okay,
My
only
turn.
had enough for one shot at least. But still, if they have a sniper, 110 hit points, it's not enough.
Ready. I'm going.
Kill all enemies. But, well...
Comms online. Confirming target.
Oops, destroy the trusty cover here. Oh well. It's a bit risky. Risky business.
Covering.
I need a moment.
Yeah. This was what I was afraid of. You're so freaking stealthy.
Yes.
No choice but to keep going.
Repositioning.
I wonder if that's the last guy. We need to shoot through this window here to be able to see him.
On my way.
Yeah, there we go. So, poison crossbow, 50% stealth.
Zooming in.
Okay, that should be a kill.
We got them.
I like that you can use snipers in close quarter
Resting a bit.
combat like this. Still haven't killed everyone though.
Here.
Now, one interesting thing is you kind of have to carry things if you want to, or these things that are dropped with the backpack icon, I think you need to collect them manually, while if it's loot box, if there are any on this map, then it's being collected automatically. Oh, hello. Our poor sniper. Yeesh. You see, if we got attacked by more than one guy at once, we would be kind of screwed here. You can shoot through stuff with your cannon, which is super useful. It is the close quarter king. There you go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Got lucky. They always came in with 1 or 2 shots left in their guns if they survived the overwatches.
Hi there. My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble. And I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we are more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities. And then something like this happens.
We made contact with the first of the factions here.
I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Pheonix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common, and here's your payment. We believe in people being rewarded for their labor.
Right. And we can decide to say, oh, we don't need any money. Or we can say thank you. I'm going to say thank you. I'm guessing this is more reward, less favor. And this is more favor, less reward.
You're welcome. I hope we can work together again.
This attitude might have been higher, but no tech, I guess. I think that XCOM as well, or Pheonix Point as well as XCOM, is important to get your snowball rolling early. So, got a bunch of level ups, that's great. So that was a pretty quick mission. We'll go back and heal. Let's actually do the training first. So when you do the training, each time you level up you can choose these any perks. So I can choose perks in level 1 or level 2 now. So I could choose Brawler for 10 skill points. Melee attacks deal 50% more damage. And it will use my Soldier SP first. And then Pheonix SP. Then when I have level 3 I can choose Warcry, Close Quarter Specialist with the shotgun and melee weapon proficiency. And so forth. But you can also choose to increase strength, willpower and speed. And Brawler is fine. It's a cheap one, it's not super useful. But maybe we will use it. I don't have to take that, but I'm going to do it anyways. We're going to need more strength for this guy because he can't even carry any grenades or anything. So at least 2 more strength. And speed, I guess. Strength will also give us hit points. Got 1 more strength. And then we have our sniper that can get extreme focus, Overwatch cost is reduced by 1 action point. That's great. Your 3 action point sniper rifle gets down to 2 points for Overwatch. And your handgun gets to be free for Overwatch, because it usually costs 1 action point to shoot. That's really useful. Now willpower we don't need for anything here, because this is just a passive. So we will go with a strength for the HP, but mostly speed, I think. Something like that. Then we have our assaults. They have an ability that you actually have to use. It's not a passive, it's an active ability. And this is bash, or dash I mean. So you can use your willpower to move, which is super useful. And it costs 4 will points, so I will go with 4 or 8 willpower here, so we can use it twice. And then the rest in strength, because these guys tend to take a lot of damage. Shotgun and melee weapon proficiency, not very interesting because you already have shotgun proficiency from assault training. So I will go with dash, 2 points, the rest in strength. Cool. Research, got that gun. Maybe we should have looted more, but I'm just happy we survived. Let's go home. Also take a look at the haven here. So it has food production that we can raid if we had an aircraft here, but that will make them pretty upset. So this is kind of a small settlement, so it will most likely not have any people when we research the haven recruitment. But for now, let's let our people heal up. So we will play until we get another mission, and I'll try to begin every session with a mission. Okay, this one has a factory instead. We could raid for production instead of raiding for food. Still though. No recruitment center there. Let's head over here. Hop up. Lake Placid. Our operatives have encountered a Synedrion scientific expedition. Its purpose is to analyze a small lake that has turned an odd shade of purple and seems to be pulsating with some inner force. I can't tell whether this is a single organism or some kind of colony. Of course, that distinction might not really apply to something created by the Pandora virus. Right. So I'm guessing cover the damn thing in concrete is not what they want to do. This is maybe New Jericho, the more aggressive or militaristic faction. But let's try to help him here. They like us. The lake is actually a colloid hydrogel consisting of unknown molecular organism. Right? It's a lake that eats small animals. All right. At least we got some research. Cool.
Research complete.
Oh, here we go. Triton autopsy. Early versions of the mutations were identified on video streams in 2027 and seen in greater numbers during the second mist of 2040. So it's interesting that they are talking about multiple mists. The current specimens have evolved to the extent that they are intelligent enough to use human equipment. In addition to human-like arms, they have secondary appendages. It's these ones. With very specialized functions. Body parts also reveal extraordinary variations and adaptations. We are seeing increased numbers of these creatures, often deployed alongside Arthons, that's the lobstermen, giving them more land-based adaptations. We can infer that they have been stated in land-based structures within the bounds of the new mist outbreak. So 12% Myctophids, is that fungus? I guess not. This is other deep sea fish, so I guess that's a deep sea fish. 22% human and unknown 58%. Sufficient intelligence to use variety of human weapons in sniper or assault roles, plus various stealth capabilities. Now, if they use sniper rifles or shotguns, you're in a bad spot. That's super dangerous. Your soldiers will be pretty good at dealing with handgun fire and assault rifle fire, because you will have okay armor but not great. Offensive mutations, good night vision and perceptions. Secondary arms have close combat capabilities. They can use mists and chameleon-like evasion. Or they can jump very high. I think agile variant, if you see them with other legs, they can do this high jump. Not everyone can do it, but they have less armor than the Arthrons. And now we can build shotgun. The Mercy shotgun. 22 hours. That is actually really good. It's almost good enough for us to not do any other missions while we wait for that. Maybe, we'll see. Factory and Research Center, alright. We're really in the Synedrion area here. Fort Escort is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there is an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night, a local doctor tells our operatives. I could not detect any psychological changes and there were certainly no signs of infection, but the behavior simply could not be explained by PTSD or similar conditions. Which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If you stop this soldier, they will be grateful. Stop a group of rampaging soldiers. So, we just did a mission against human enemies. If this mission is like when I played it the first time, it's quite difficult. Because the New Jericho soldiers have decent armor. Don't have the same stealth as in Synedrion. Yeah. Let's take a look. How long for our manufacturing here? Yeah, it's a... I left here 13 hours. I think they can wait.
Research complete.
We can now recruit soldiers from havens. We have created a set of biometric and psych eval tests in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and bother any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. Okay, so we can see if there are people on the map, we can recruit people there. So here we have a recruit. It's an assault. Just cost us a bunch of food. That's interesting, we can actually do that without finishing the mission. Scavenging site in the mist, it will going to be more difficult. Like I said, I'm going to wait for the research here.
Scan complete.
At Oz, our operatives are approached by Leila Shupak, a writer working on an oral history of the Pandora virus. We would like to interview them about their experience in the field. He's also interviewed people from New Jericho and other havens. Alright. I guess we can accept this. The disciples of Anu disapprove of her work. Whatever. Our soldiers have lost 10 stamina, but we did get 50 skill points and a bunch of pluses here with the attitude.
Synedrion probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world. A world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
Oh, that world can definitely get better. I'm all in on this RPG side of this game. Look at this.
I'm
so happy.
glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
Yes. Okay. Now we don't really need to go back to our base to fetch our guns. I'm just going to stay here for 1 hour until this is ready to go. There we go! So we got our shotgun and we will head out to this mission in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!